Hello there. 1st of November, which means it's All Saints' Day in Poland. This is a day where everybody in Poland, everybody, puts on their best clothes and they go to their cemeteries and they visit their families, their past families, and they pay respect to them. It's an extremely important day if you're Polish, and of course, the government there, controlled by, I guess, who knew that even the Polish government seemed to be controlled by the globalists, because cemeteries are closed, I think, and it's maybe illegal to go and pay your respects to your family. Now, if you've ever been to Poland and you've seen the cemeteries there, it doesn't need to be All Saints' Day for them to be immaculately well turned out. It seems to be a point of pride with the Poles, and whenever I've seen cemeteries there, I get goosebumps. In fact, I'm just getting them on my arm now, remembering, especially at night, because they have candles just everywhere. And I guess it's one of those things where you keep your family's graves well presented, and then if you're not, then you're going to be sort of frowned upon. There's a bit of peer pressure there to keep them up, and I think that's a really good thing. Anyway, so my good lady, my fiance, was actually tearful the other day thinking about it, because it means a lot to the Poles. She said maybe bigger than Christmas and Easter. And then obviously in Poland as well, how they're affected by this global movement is with protesting. So if you Google protests in Poland, what you'll see is they're protesting for abortion rights. Now, obviously, it's not a subject I want to go into. I've done it before. Just to clarify, I am very much a fence sitter on it. I have slightly more of my arse cheek on the pro-choice side, but I am wavering. And if things keep going the way they are, I may eventually end up on the pro-life side. I think it should be only for the most extreme cases. I think it is a terrible thing to do, and you're killing a life. Anyway, but if your life's at risk, you have, obviously, I think you should have that choice. And, Poland's a very Catholic country, and the Catholic Church in Poland is just as shitty as everywhere else the Catholic Church is. Absolutely abominable from the top down. But from, obviously, the bottom up, good people. Of course, good people. And there's lots of good priests. Anyway, so, yeah, you can protest that, but you can't protest lockdown. Where we're hearing this before. So, I'm disappointed with Poland. When we were there earlier this year, I was hoping to see most people not wear masks, but no, especially with the young. It's almost like a fashion accessory. It's just, what are you doing? But I suppose that's the influence of things like MTV and whatever those crazy kids listen. There's no music on MTV anymore, is it? Or if there is, it's Carly B telling you how wet and arse-like her pussy is. Can a pussy be arse-like? Anyway, very, very concerning. I keep thinking, because is there going to be somewhere I can escape to away from this utter madness if if Great Britain completely falls to globalism? Because people don't seem to be doing much about it, do they? Although, I say that, I had some green sheets of something promising yesterday. Green shoots, something promising. Whilst doing my deliveries, a few people were going, I'm glad you're here, I haven't got to listen to that bastard Boris anymore. And I was like, okay, yeah, I can't stand Boris either. And it's very lefty, Bristol, especially where I'm delivering. Really, really lefty. Some of them have still got Black Lives Matter signs in their windows, But I'm saying, where's the opposition then? Where's Keir Starmer opposing this? And yeah, you're right, he's not. And I said, you should think about that. This isn't a left and right thing. This is a globalist, but they're all globalists. Anyway, trying to sow some doubt. So this is the other part of this video to the people. Like, if you want to try to change minds, obviously you try to do something. I would say there's 3 stages, because some of you may be watching this and you still are not sure whether what the government is doing is evil. So the first step is you have to admit to yourself. You have to break your cognitive dissonance. There's Winston using that word again. You literally, you have to break that. You have, in your mind, you go, there's no logic to what they're doing. What they're doing to us is bad. It's evil. Once you accept that they're capable of doing that to you, then the second step is saying it out loud. And that may be harder than the first step. I don't know. Probably the first step is always the hardest. And the second one will follow. Is you have to have that courage. And I don't mean you have to be you have to, if you're working as a staff room, you're going to stand on a table and start preaching to everybody. But you can do your bit little by little, just little truth bombs. When you're confident, you go, okay, clearly what they're saying is mad. They're saying, oh, we just have to wait and see, or we just, what else can you do, or we just have to wait for the vaccine. You say, well, but isn't a vaccine to just protect the person who's having the vaccination? What if they're not at risk? What if they're, there's a 99.7% chance, or whatever, of them surviving? Surely they shouldn't have to have it, because it's not going to stop them spreading the virus, is it? Things like that, where you're comfortable, and just go more. And then obviously the next stage will be get more active, write to your MPs, go to a protest, these things, be more vocal. But yeah, that's pretty much the video, really. I didn't want it to be about abortion rights. That can be another video. But it's really, it's disappointing that there's nowhere to go unless Trump wins. So I've already started looking. Can I sell everything I've got and move to America? And if I go, I need to go right in the middle where people still, have too many fingers, and the stereotypical ones that are going to, wear my face as a mask or something like that. But I just think I need to go somewhere where you can be free. And if Trump wins, I think that is a big thing. So yes, a party political broadcast for the Republican Party. If you're in America, and even if you do not like Donald Trump, you must see how abominably bad the other side is. They are the worst. They are awful. So please hold your nose and vote for the Orange Man. And then please, Trump, don't waste that 4 years you'll have to seriously go after it. Dismantle that deep state and sort out the tech giants so that people around the world can actually have information that is fair and unbiased, because that's all it will take. Information. Once people have that information and it's free and it's not controlled what you get by absolute raging Marxists in the Silicon Valley, then we can all... But once you're informed of that, you are the most well-armed people in the world. Yes, heavily armed with information to absolutely take down your governments that are utterly tyrannical and dictatorships. There. Anyway, I hope everyone has a great day. I'll catch you soon. Bye.